unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wildcard playoff between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Come on, Giants.
Now a swing on the very first pitch, and this is hit pretty well out to left field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Josh Harrison stands in. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes a 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you got to face a great slugger at the plate. That ain't going to make things easier.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. one of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-1 on the way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Michael Morse will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. They'll go to work against a former #1 overall pick out of UCLA, the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
1 strike now from Cole. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The next 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
Everett Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Buster Posey will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Aramis Ramirez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
First pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
And this is hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Garrett Cole will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-0 on the way. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
2-2 pitch on the way. Rodriguez takes this one as short. And a rather easy first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Joe Panik will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Starling Marte will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Josh Harrison will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Here's the first offering. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
3-0 is on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Pagan to make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Michael Morse will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. The throw pulls him off the bag. Oh, and he throws it away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Here's Aramis Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
Just keeping him close. First and second now, one man out.
Let's go, Giants.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Sean Rodriguez will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Let's get out of this.
Ready now on 1-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Brandon Crawford will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Nori Aoki will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
He waits, now the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Rodriguez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And Cervelli will have to go to first, and it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Everett Cabrera will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
It's so important to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, it's a big swing of the bat as he's able to pick up the RBI and tie up the ball game.
Here's Buster Posey now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level and he just can't help himself.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Here he comes again, 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. 2-2 one more time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 2-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Hunter Pence will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Garrett Cole will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Here's Starling Marte. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here it comes. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count. You can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. So that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Joe Pennon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much. It just turns into an easy little soft liner.
In now, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. One strike now from Cole. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, taken by Walker. Throw in time and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Neil Walker will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Running now is McCutchen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely.
There you go.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Michael Morse will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now batter, third baseman,
Aramis Ramirez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. That's hard hit back up the middle. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Right field. Pence is there, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Sean Rodriguez. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Nori Aoki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And the pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Harrison has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Gregor Blanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Here it comes. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
He'll try again, 1-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. Angel Pagan will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Here's the first offering. Everett Cabrera stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Gone off a second, now the pitch. Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball and he gets ahead.
As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Garrett Cole is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Hunter Pence will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
There to take it is Marte for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch one, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Joe Pennant will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. In there, no balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals to right field. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Morse has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 3-2. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Neil Walker will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
First offering on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Now the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right, but you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-0. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he'll be tagged out at the plate on a great throw by Hunter Pence.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He waits. Now the pitch. Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
So 1-2 with one away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ramirez will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
That two-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Gene Machie is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Joaquin Arias is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. First pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Now the pitch. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Sean Rodriguez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher Garrett.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cole. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 7 and the Giants 2. Antonio Bastardo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Nori Aoki will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings. And he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Joaquin Arias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Angel Pagan will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jeremy Offeld will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take. Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Josh Harrison stands in. Fouled straight back. From the stretch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw in from Pence won't be in time. He's in there at third.
Now batting number 22.
Andrew McCutchen will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Neil Walker will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. And here's the first pitch. Running now is McCutcheon. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. They'll try it again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And this is going to get McCutcheon. He's out at second base. Now the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 8 runs on 13 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. The 1-2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Everett Cabrera started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Buster Posey will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time.
4-1. Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
1-1. The pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still 8-2. Michael Morse will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Now here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Aramis Ramirez will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Francisco Cervelli will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Arias. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Brandon Belt will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Tony Watson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Marlon Byrd will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I'm going to guess he wasn't expecting it to be this easy. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches. He's an out away from wrapping this one up.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martin is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And these new wild card series are tough. You hate to have everything you've worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings. But it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 14 hits.